Good morning, folks. It's Friday morning, 20 to 11, and I just wanted to take another look at the donation that we found last night, just a little way up the path from the camp. It was just up there by the bush stroke tree on the left, just off the little track as you step down into this field. And whoever's left it walked a few meters and left it at the top there. We were lucky to find it because we wouldn't normally be coming down this path at that time of night. In fact, we don't actually use this path too often nowadays because we tend to come and go out this bottom little entrance, little slipway to the right of the clothes dryer there. But that's okay, we found it, and here we are. It was all nicely in this bag, and we always like having a nice new Mercadona bag, the king of shopping bags. You can easily carry 16 kilograms in one of those, maybe more. I wish there was a tea drink. This lovely box, which I don't think I mentioned in last night's video, I kind of just glided past that. But I'd mentioned in a video that because of the rodent problem that we've had in the past, these boxes like this can be invaluable. You know, you put your bread and biscuits and bacon if you've got any. You put that to one side and know that it's protected and not going to be accessed by the little buggers. Or the big ones, whose name we don't like to mention. There's these, I can see now in daylight, I can see that they're a noodle meal. I wasn't sure last night whether it was a pot noodle or a pot rice type thing, but they're clearly noodles. And that's without putting my glasses on. So 3 of those, so thank you very much. Measuring jug. I don't think I mentioned this too much last night in the video, but it's only a day or two ago that Tina smashed ours to bits. I was a little bit stumped for how I was going to measure things, so you guys are obviously watching the videos and taking notes. I'm going to have to be careful what I say from now on. I'm not, when I do these videos, I'm not looking, I'm not on the cadge, I'm not mentioning things just because I want them. I'm just trying to document the ups and downs of life, but obviously where someone takes the trouble to watch, to take note and to replace things for me, or just take note of my wants and needs, it's always appreciated. But just as long as you understand, I'm not just standing here pointing out things that I want. Bolognese, I made a bolognese a week ago, I think it was on the Thursday night, and I had it for supper Thursday night, and for breakfast, lunch and tea on the Friday. But my bolognese was just onion, beetroot, tomato, a little bit of garlic and salt and pepper. So yeah, thank you. And I'd mentioned about when I go for water, sometimes the fourth water bottle sometimes wriggles free and drops on the floor, and I've had one split. So you're obviously listening, and you get me the bungee cord, the elastic cord. Thank you. And I assume this was deliberate. Some cash as well. I can't see my screen. Is my hand? Here we go. There we go. I couldn't get my hand in front of the camera. €2. I assume that you've had a figure in mind. You've gone out and you've bought what you've bought, and this is probably the change from some round number. I don't know whether that would have been 10, 15 or 20 euros, but I assume that's what you've done. Throw me the change from the shop. Money's always appreciated. I'm always I don't spend a lot, but I can spend five, sometimes 10 euros a week. I try not to, obviously, but yeah, such is life. So there we are, folks. Like I say, I try and be frugal. I try not to spend too much. A typical week, I don't know, I mean, my first 8 weeks, somebody gave me, well, one lady gave me 15 euros and one lady gave me 20 euros. And that 35 euros lasted me way beyond my first 8 weeks. So I would guess I can scrape by on 5 euros a week. A little bit more is a little bit more comfortable. So money's always appreciated. Yeah. I've said about the PayPal. I have a PayPal account. If anybody's of a mind to help and in a position to help, The PayPal address is linked in the description of almost every video, where I remember to put it there. Sometimes it's in a pinned post underneath the videos in the comment section. Yeah, you know, if you can help, that's great. But I kind of struggle a little bit to find what to use the PayPal money on. Converting it into ready cash in my hand or using it in a shop isn't as easy as I thought it would have been. A lot of shops that maybe experimented with using PayPal in person have maybe backed away from it. I don't know. But I'll find a way, don't worry, it won't go to waste. But if I can find a way to convert the PayPal money into cash, that'd be useful. Yeah, money, you know, even in this day and age where everybody's going cashless, people in my position, actual readies in your hand are invaluable. So thank you for this, and for the rest. Really, really is appreciated. Just one final point, guys. I have an email address, DeltaMikeTorrevieja @gmail.com. Anybody who wants to bring me anything, you want to meet in person, hand over the stuff, make sure I get it, because you live in a field, it could go walkies before I even know it's there. But if you want to email me and let me know you're coming, we'll lay out the red carpet and welcome you. Well, that basically means I'll hold Tina back, because she's a little bit protective of the territory, of the area, a little bit defensive. But I'll hold her back, and you can come and hand over your stuff in person, and let me meet you, shake your hand, and say thank you in person. Okay, guys, that's definitely it now. Delta Mike out.